Good morning, all of you. So in my today's video, okay, I'm going to start. You open your book, page number 73. In my last video, I have explained you non-cooperation movement and the three factors responsible for non-cooperation movement. Okay, the first one was Khilafat movement, the second one was Rowlatt Act, and the third one was Jallianwala Bagh. And also I have given you the objective of the non-cooperation movement. Okay, and I have made you people underline. Then we have done the programs under boycott and the programs under Swadeshi. You people have to learn. Now today in page number 73, activities during non-cooperation movement. What are the various kinds of the events and the activities done by Indian political leaders during the non-cooperation movement that we people have to study? Each dot is important. Now see the first dot. Lawyers such as Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad and many others gave their legal practice. Yeah, now they have stopped doing their legal practice. They all are lawyers. They all were lawyers and they were going in the court and giving the legal practice. But since it is a non-cooperation movement, and that's why Gandhiji urged to the people that return your titles, resign from the government jobs. The same thing is done by three political leaders, that is Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad and many others have stopped doing their legal practices in the court under the British Empire. They said, we don't want British Empire in India, we want complete Swaraj, so we will not work under the British Empire as a lawyer. So they have given up their lawyer legal practice. First dot. Second, many students who were studying in the British schools and colleges, they left those schools and colleges. Is it clear? We have studied one of the methods of assertive nationalism. In that I told you national education. Many Indian leaders have established their own, like Saraswati School, Dayanand Saraswati School, such kind of the school. Ravindranath has established his school in West Bengal. All right. So many Indian political leaders have established their own schools in the vernacular language. So Indian students, those were studying in the British schools and colleges established by the British government, they left those schools and colleges. That is the second activity. Third, the Congress boycotted the election to the legislatures by not putting up candidate for the first election in the council. Yeah, the Congress said the British government has announced that it is going to conduct elections to the councils. Okay, all right. That elections to the legislatures, the Congress has said they are not going to put any of their candidates stand in the election. They have totally boycotted the elections, the Congress. That is the third event. Fourth, charkhas were manufactured for the people to spin cloth. As they have implemented boycott, they said that they will adopt Swadeshi. They will produce, Swadeshi means producing the necessary items in one's own country and totally boycotting the imported goods and becoming self-dependent. That is Swadeshi. So to implement Swadeshi and boycott, they have done the bonfire of the British clothes and all. Now how they will wear the clothes? That's why charkhas were manufactured in a larger extent so that people can spin their own clothes and they can boycott the British manufactured clothes. That is the fourth point. Charkhas were manufactured for the people to spin cloth. Gandhiji himself started spinning. He himself, you might have seen, Gandhiji is always spinning a charkha. So that was the first time during the non-cooperation movement Gandhiji started spinning charkha so that he can spin his own, threads and he can manufacture his own cloth to boycott the British goods. Then that is the fourth activity. Fifth activity, the Jamia Millia Islamia was established as a national university at that time only, during the period of 1919. All right, Jamia Millia Islamia, which is right now also one of the very famous university, National University, was established as at that time, because Indian students were have left the British schools and colleges, so they need some alternate where they can get them admitted. So that's why many Indian, political leaders have established their own colleges in the school. One of the college established is Jamia Millia Islamia, all right, as a national university. Then further in the point, the Bihar Vidyapeeth, the Kashi Vidyapeeth, and the Gujarat Vidyapeeth were the other national universities. So three more apart from Jamia Millia Islamia, the Bihar Vidyapeeth, the Kashi Vidyapeeth, and the Gujarat Vidyapeeth are also established as the national universities under the as an activity of the non-cooperation movement. Then were established with teachers like Acharya Narendra Dev, Dr. Zakir Hussain, and Lala Rajpat Rai were the teachers. And they were the most active participators in the Indian national movement. And they were the teachers in these national universities like Jamia Millia Islamia, Bihar Vidyapeeth, Kashi Vidyapeeth, Gujarat Vidyapeeth. These all were established. Now next point. Rabindranath Tagore and many other distinguished citizens of India renounced their title. Renounce means they have returned their titles. Like Rabindranath Tagore at that time got the Nobel Prize and he returned that. Whatever titles, whatever awards which were received by Indian political leaders have as a non-cooperation to implement the non-cooperation movement, they have renounced their titles and their rewards. One of the best example is Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore and many other distinguished citizens of India have returned their titles and rewards. Then Gandhiji returned the medals that were awarded for his work in South Africa. He has also returned his medal, the medal which he has got for doing extraordinary work in South Africa. That medal also he has returned. Okay, so these all dots you people have to learn, children. Then further, next, people contributed generously to finance the movement. People become generous to give financial contribution to the national movement. The people have given so much of whatever money, their jewelry, people have started giving so that the non-cooperation movement can become successful. Then shops selling foreign goods and liquor were picketed. They have totally picketed. Foreign clothes were burnt in marketplaces. They have done the bonfire and they have burned the foreign clothes. And those shops which were selling the foreign goods and liquor were totally closed. Okay, then this is something very important. In Malabar, the Moplas rebelled against the authorities. In Malabar, this is something very important incident of during the non-cooperation movement which occurred in Malabar. So this dot you circle it and write like this: important. Okay, then see the dot. Don't sit to see this video without your book, children, because you need a book. Then in Malabar, the Moplas rebelled against the authority. Which authority? The British authority. Who rebelled? The Moplas. And where? In Malabar. Then this rebellion assumed a communal character when they killed many Hindus. Alright. So क्या हुआ कि ये जो मोपलास थे जिन्होंने अथॉरिटीज के खिलाफ रेविलियन स्टार्ट किया, ये रेविलियन जो इन्होंने स्टार्ट किया इसको ये कम्युनल हो गया. कैसे कम्युनल हो गया? क्योंकि इन्होंने बहुत सारे हिंदूज को मार दिए. This unfortunate incident gave a severe blow to the Hindu-Muslim unity. और ये जो इंसिडेंट हुआ जो मलाबार में हुआ था जिसमें मोपलाज ने बहुत सारे हिंदूज को मार दिया था, ये एक बहुत बड़ा ब्लो हुआ जो डिसएडवांटेज हुआ एंड विच हैज एक्चुअली डिस्टर्ब द हिंदू मुस्लिम यूनिटी. देन द लास्ट डॉट, द प्रिंस ऑफ वेल्स केम टू इंडिया इन 1921. The people boycotted his visit at Mumbai. They have boycotted. Who came to India? The Prince of Wales. In which year? 1921. And people of India has boycotted his arrival to India. Observed a hartal and arranged a meeting on the beach. The mob turned unruly and riots followed. The police opened fire. The turmoil of 3 days killed 59 people. So when the Prince of Wales came to India, there are two worst examples in which several Indians have given their life. One example in Malabar, where Moplas have started rebellion against the authority, but this rebellion, which is started by Moplas, turned into communal. How turned into communal? Because many of the Hindus were killed. And this unfortunate incident actually gave a set blow to the Hindu-Muslim unity. Then next happened when the Prince of Wales came to India in 1921. The people of India have severely boycotted his arrival at Mumbai. They have done hartals, they have started doing meetings at the beach, and then British police have started, suppressing their hartals and rebellions that they have started. And due to this, a turmoil occurred. And due to this turmoil of 3 days, 59 Indian people have given their lives. Is it clear? So these and last two activities, children, are very important. Last two activity. The activity in Malabar and the arrival of Prince of Wales. That you people have to remember properly. Okay. So just now I have completed activities during non-cooperation movement. All the dots you people have to see, and the last two dots you people have to underline. Now next we have to start repression by the government. Okay, repression means what are the repressive measures the British government has started so that they can control this non-cooperation movement. Now see the point, all of you. The government took severe measures to suppress the movement. What is the first one? Gandhiji's inspiration. Prisons lost its terror and become a place of pilgrimage. Okay, under Gandhiji's inspiration, prison lost its terror. Okay, due to the inspiration given by Gandhiji, the people have started looking prison as a temple. Okay, Gandhiji has said that we need to give sacrifices. We need to contribute to the non-cooperation movement. Even if we are going to the prison, it's like going to the temple. So that is what it is given here under this point. The government took severe measures to suppress the movement. Government ने बहुत सारे ऐसे उपाय किए ताकि वो movement को suppress कर सके. But गांधी जी की inspiration से, okay, but because of the Gandhiji's inspiration, now see children, now because of the Gandhiji's inspiration, what happened? That people have started treating prison as a place of pilgrimage. People started feeling proud to go to the prison. Okay, then all important leaders except Gandhiji were arrested and sent to jail. The first repressive measure. All important leaders except Gandhiji were arrested and sent to the jail so that they can suppress the non-cooperation movement. Further, processions and public meetings were banned. No, means totally banned. British government has said that no processions and no public meetings. Second step taken by the British government. Then the Khilafat and the Congress volunteer organization were declared illegal. All right, those were the volunteers. Those were taking part in Khilafat and the Congress. Okay, these volunteers have declared illegal. Then, unfortunately, the whole movement was abruptly called off on February 12, 1922 at Gandhiji's incident following the news of Chauri Chaura incident. Then what happened? All of a sudden, one incident occurred in Chauri Chaura which has hurt Gandhiji. And Gandhiji has said, and Gandhiji always favored the non-violence. Gandhiji has said that he always want to do the movement through non-violence way. But the incident which occurred in Chauri Chaura has actually forced Gandhiji to suspend the non-cooperation movement. So when he has suspended the non-cooperation movement on February 12, 1922. Now this paragraph is important. See all of you in your book now. Okay. Now see, this is the book and I told you in the dot, these two dots are important. in Malabar, and then this, the Prince of Wales arrival. These two are very important. Then further you see the repressive measures. The last line, all important leaders except Gandhiji were arrested and sent to jail. This also underlined. Procession and public meetings were banned. The Khilafat and the Congress volunteers organization were declared illegal. But what happened? This is important. Unfortunately, the whole movement was abruptly called off on February 12, 1922 at Gandhiji's instance following the news of the Chauri Chaura incident. Okay, Chauri Chaura incident. Under the repressive measures, you people have to underline this much, you see. Now, see what happened. क्या हुआ कि गवर्नमेंट ने रिप्रेसिव मेजर्स शुरू कर दी. अभी मैंने सारी एक्टिविटीज आपको बताई. उस एक्टिविटीज से क्या हुआ, नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट धीरे धीरे पूरे ऑल इंडिया लेवल पे फैल गया. एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंड, द ब्रिटिशर्स हैव स्टार्टेड सप्रेसिंग द मूवमेंट. अब इस मूवमेंट को सप्रेस करने के लिए उन्होंने गांधी जी को छोड़ के सारे इंडियन नेशनल लीडर्स को अरेस्ट कर लिया. सारी प्रोसेशन और पब्लिक मीटिंग को बैन कर दी. जो वॉलंटियर्स थे कांग्रेस के और खिलाफत मूवमेंट के, उनको इलीगल डिक्लेयर कर दिया. ओके, बट ऑल ऑफ अ सडन एक इंसिडेंट हुआ चौरी चौरा पे, जिसने गांधी जी को इंस्टेंटली गांधी जी ने अनाउंस किया कि ही इज गोइंग टू सस्पेंड द non-cooperation movement. He has suspended the non-cooperation movement. Many times the question comes, why Gandhiji suspended the non-cooperation movement? Gandhiji suspended the non-cooperation movement because of the incident that occurred in Chauri Chaura. We are going to study that only next. That is called suspension of the non-cooperation movement. Answer to the question that what actually happened in Chauri Chaura? That Gandhiji has finally took a decision to suspend the non-cooperation movement, which is very successfully, giving a challenge to the British government. Why all of a sudden he took a decision to suspend the non-cooperation movement? That we are going to study now. So see all of you in your book, the Chauri Chaura, page number 74. The tragedy at Chauri Chaura, a village in Gorakhpur district in Uttar Pradesh, all right, occurred on February 5, 1922. Okay, what happened? चौरी चौरा में जो एक विलेज था गोरखपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, ठीक है, जो उत्तर प्रदेश में है, वहां पे फरवरी 5, 1922 को एक घटना घटी. क्या हुआ? नाउ सी, अंडरलाइन फ्रॉम हियर. A procession of about 3,000 peasants marched to the police station to protest against the police officer who had beaten some volunteers picketing a liquor shop. क्या हुआ? 3,000 लोग, 3,000 peasants. कौन? Farmers. How many peasants? 3,000 have marched to the police station. They marched to the police station means 3,000 peasants of farmers have gone to the police station in Chauri Chaura. All right. Why they have gone to the police station in Chauri Chaura? Because the police have actually beaten very badly the volunteers who were picketing the liquor shop. Who were picketing the liquor shop means who were forcibly closing the liquor shop. तो उन लोगों को पुलिस ने बहुत बुरी तरह से पीटा था. To protest against that beating of the leaders, the people who were picketing the liquor shops, to protest against that, around 3,000 peasants have marched to the police station. Further, the police fired at the peasant. तो पुलिस ने क्या किया? जब देखा कि 3,000 लोग पुलिस स्टेशन की तरफ आ रहे हैं, तो पुलिस ने फायरिंग शुरू कर दी. Then this infuriated the demonstrators and set nearby police station on fire. जब पुलिस ने गोली चलानी शुरू की, तो इसने infuriated means जितने भी demonstrators थे, the 3,000 peasants, they become infuriated, they become very angry and annoyed. In anger, they have set a fire and they have totally burned the police station. That is what it is done. Then Due to this fire, killing 22 policemen were killed who were inside the police station. क्योंकि उन्होंने पूरी पुलिस स्टेशन को आग लगा दी और 22 पुलिसमैन उस पुलिस स्टेशन के अंदर थे जो सब के सब मर गए. Okay, so till here there were very few violent incidents in other parts of the country. इसके अलावा और कहीं पे भी violent activity बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं हुई थी. Few violent activities हुई थी. एक मैंने बताया मालाबार में, एक मैंने बताया the Prince of Wales when he was coming in Mumbai. Then they have done hartals and in 3 days 59 people were killed. So what happened in Chauri Chaura, children? I told you that a procession of 3,000 peasants, a procession of 3,000 peasants were marching to the police station to protest against the beating of the people by the police who were picketing the liquor shop. Then when the police have seen that 3,000 peasants were coming towards the police station, they started firing. Then the infuriated mob has actually set a fire to the police station, and inside the police station 22 policemen were there and all 22 policemen were killed. Such kind of the incident which occur in Chauri Chaura, such kind of the incident occur very few during the non-cooperation movement. Then what happened? Gandhiji, believer in ahimsa, was greatly shocked at their incident and he withdrew the non-cooperation movement on February 12, 1922. Is it clear? Now see in the book and underline all of you. Okay? You people have to underline this. What you people have to underline? Suspension of the non-cooperation movement, that is Chauri Chaura Kand, Chauri Chaura Act incident. From here, a procession of about 3,000 peasants marched to the police station to protest against the police officer who had beaten some volunteers picketing a liquor shop. The police fired at the peasant. This infuriated the demonstrators and they set nearby police station on fire, killing 22 policemen who were inside the police station. There were few violent incidents in other parts of the country. Gandhiji, believer in ahimsa, was greatly shocked at this incident and he withdrew the non-cooperation movement on February 12, 1922. Till here, children, you people have to underline. Okay, then. Okay, so today I have explained you people the activities of the non-cooperation movement and the repressive measures taken by the government and the suspension of the who suspended non-cooperation movement? Mahatma Gandhi. Why he suspended? Because of the Chauri Chaura incident. What happened in the Chauri Chaura incident? A procession of 3,000 peasants marching to the police station to protest against that policeman who has actually beaten very badly the people who were picketing the liquor shop. The police have seen the mob coming, they have started firing. This has infuriated the demonstrators and they have set a fire to the police station. In that fire, 22 policemen were killed. And such more incidents occur in very few parts. Few more incidents occur in other parts of the country also. As we know that Gandhiji, a person who is believer in ahimsa, has totally hurt, and finally he took a decision that he is going to suspend the non-cooperation movement on February 12, 1922. Is it clear to all of you? So this, and then after that, till here only you people have to do. Then tomorrow I'm going to start the impact of the non-cooperation movement, and then we will do the civil disobedience movement also, children. Okay, this chapter is little lengthy, so it is going to take time. I don't want to complete in hurry. So today I have completed till suspension of the non-cooperation movement. Tomorrow I am going to start the impact of the non-cooperation movement. For today only this much. Thank you, children.